All right, so this is level 3. And level 3 is going to look like this. Please write down 3b to the third power minus 5b squared plus 2b. So what can we factor out? Is there a 3 in that? Is there a 3 in that? Just a b. So please factor out a b. And when you take a b out, what is the first term going to be again? 3b squared minus 5b plus 2. Very good. So what makes this a level 3 is that the a value is greater than 1. And remember, when I say a, I'm talking about when it's in standard form for a quadratic. That's important. You guys have to know that. All right. So when a is greater than 1, that's when you dance. That's when you slide and divide. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide this a value to the c value and multiply those two together. So step 1 is to do a times c. So y'all, what is a positive 3 times a positive 2? Yes, so, and we split it, so our brand new trinomial is going to look like this. B squared minus 5b plus 6. Y'all told me that was a 6 when you multiplied them together. So everybody see what I did? I moved it. The 3 slid over and was multiplied by a 6. So now it looks like that. Any questions on that so far? All right, because I'm going to show you guys how to factor when the a value is greater than 1. So you'll see. That b, we're going to leave that b out. He's going to come back in our final answer. So now we're going to factor this just like we factored level 1 and level 2. So draw your x, put a positive 6 and a negative 5 down there. What are variables that, or what are numbers that multiply to make a positive 6 but combine to make a negative 5, Dominic? Negative 2, negative 3. So let's go ahead and draw the setup. And let's go ahead and drop in a b in each one. And what would we put here? Minus 2, minus 3. Don't box that in. So step 1, you did a times c. Step 2, you found the factors. Now step 3, this is called slide and what? You got to go back and divide by a. So what was the original a value? What was the original a value? Good. So watch this. We're going to put a 3 just like that. You guys got that? Because I have to go to a new page. Just wait. 3 was the original a value. We slid a over. Now we're going to go back and divide by a. So let me rewrite that. So we had, oh, thank you. What was it? B what? Minus 2, B minus 3, but we divided by the a value, and the a value was a positive 3, correct? All right, so from here, if a whole number, simplify. If a fraction, separate it. And I'll show you what I mean. So again, guys, there's like 7 or 8 different ways to factor. I'm showing you this way. If you hate this, I've got many more tricks up my sleeve to show you how to do this. But give this a fair chance because this is the fastest way I have found to factor trinomials. All right, so here's what I mean by this. Let's look at this right here. Does 2 divided by 3, is that a whole number? Then we're going to break it up. So that 3 is going to move to the front, and that factor turns into this. What about 3 divided by 3? Does that simplify to a whole number? Then simplify it. What does it simplify to? So you're going to write b minus 1. Those are the factors for that trinomial. We're going to multiply that out and check it. F stands for first. What's 3b times b? Good. Guys, make sure you're writing this in your notes because this helps solidify all the steps. After F is what? Outside. What's 3b times the negative 1? Good. 2 insides. What's a negative 2 times a b? What's a negative 2 times the negative 1? Positive what? Yes. Now when we combine these terms right here, we get 3b squared minus 5b plus 2. Now, is that the trinomial we started with when we were trying to factor? But what was the missing factor that was before it? And when we factored out the b, when we started factoring this, is that what we got when we FOILed it back out? So your final answer on this is going to be b times 3b minus 2 and then a b minus 1. Box that in, and I'm going to do it again.